I'd like to walk through a vision for what session planning could potentially be like in the future on Ambiki. For starters, I think we need to consider that there's probably not a one-size-fits-all solution. I think some therapists are very hands-on and like to be in control of their session plan, while other therapists are so busy they would love to have some help. Here's my patient, here are their goals, help me create a session plan. Today we'll walk through a vision of how Ambiki could work for both of these personas. First, let's imagine we are a therapist who doesn't have time to plan every session. They don't have time to search around for materials. For this therapist, we'll have them select the goal or goals they want to work on, and from there, Ambiki will take the wheel and create a plan based on that goal and utilizing Ambiki's deep content library and taxonomy tagging system. Here you can see we selected a short-term goal about producing the k phoneme, and Ambiki has instantly developed a full session plan for us. It was smart enough to know the length of our session based on our schedule, and it automatically broke that session into 5-minute blocks, which could be adjusted on our settings page if we so choose. It not only creates the content to use for the session, but it also creates a visual schedule we can share with our patient. So first, we'll be playing a game with Icy Dicey that practices words that have the medial k. From there, we have a PDF resource that we can utilize to practice k in all positions. We'll then transition to watching a portion of a YouTube video that practices the k sound and shows the mouth and tongue positioning. Finally, we'll end with a printable worksheet where our patient can put stickers on after they correctly pronounce each word. Again, Ambiki knows our schedule, so it knew this was an in-person session, not a teletherapy session. So the session plan was created with that in mind. Now let's go back and consider the other persona, the therapist who wants to create their own session plan. They want to be in the driver's seat, but that doesn't mean they don't want it to be quick and easy. Okay, so here we are with a clean slate to plan our session. I want to work on the k phoneme. I'm going to add a visual schedule image that incorporates multiple k words, and I'll actually use that visual schedule image as a good icebreaker to get the session started. A kid holding a soda can and a kangaroo. And now this is the fun part. I just type out a text prompt of what I want my image to be, and the AI technology will automatically generate an image for me. Actually, it'll generate 6, and I get to pick my favorite. The right side of the screen is a flexible editor that works a lot like the app Notion. I can type anything here, or I can hit the / key to bring up a powerful menu of building blocks that I can insert into my session plan. First, I'm going to use Kiki Creates to help me generate a list of 20 words that start with the k sound. That's it! Ambiki automatically creates an activity list I can jump to in my session. Done with my first block. Next, I'd like to work on multiple meaning words with my kid. First, I'll create my visual schedule card. A swimming pool filled with billiard balls, to get that mix of the multiple meaning words of pool and pool. I can choose the image I like best, and done. Now I'd like to use Kiki Creates again, but this time Kiki Creates is going to help me both create a list of multiple meaning words and create images to express those multiple meanings. Pretty cool, right? These images did not exist before this moment. The AI generated all of these images on demand based on text prompts that were also generated by the AI, which was prompted by our initial list request. Next, my kid loves dinosaurs. So as a reward, I'll let him watch a short YouTube clip on dinosaurs. I'll generate the visual schedule card for this and also easily search for and embed the YouTube video directly on my session planning card. Finally, we'll do a dinosaur-themed tic-tac-toe game to review the k sounds we practiced at the beginning of the session. I'll require my kid to get the sound correct before he can play his turn in tic-tac-toe. And that's it. I was able to create my own custom, tailored, and targeted content for my session both quickly and easily. Session planning made easy with Ambiki.